Okay. Book 2, Stage 3, Lesson 26. Play, piano, football, tennis. Can you play the piano?
No, I can't play
the piano. Okay, can you play football?
Yes, I can play football.
Perfect. Now, morning, afternoon, evening, night. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. We say good morning to people between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. Good afternoon between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Good evening between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. And good night after 10 p.m. Okay, we say good morning to people between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m. Good afternoon between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Good evening between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. And good night after 10 p.m. Now, what do we say to people between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m.? We say
good morning
to people
between 6 a.m. and 1 p.m.
What do we say to people between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m.?
We say good afternoon to people between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay, what do we say to people between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m.? What do we say to people between 5 p.m. to 10 p.m.?
We say
good evening. Yes, good evening to people between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. And finally, what do we say after 10 p.m.? We say good night after 10 p.m. Now, do you come here in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or at night? Do you come here in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, or at night?
I come here in the morning.
In the mornings. Okay. Now, peace. Okay, peace. Now, what's this?
It's a piece of paper.
Are there any pieces of paper on the table? Yes.
Yes.
There's
a piece of paper on the table.
Now, how many pieces of bread do you eat with your lunch? I eat
about 6 pieces of bread
with my lunch. It's a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Okay, a country, the country, nation. Now, the difference between a country and the country is that a country is a nation like India, okay, Germany, France, etc., etc. Okay, whilst the country is the opposite of the town. Okay, all right. Once again, so the difference between a country and the country is that a country is a nation like India, Germany, France, etc., etc. Okay, whilst the country is the opposite of the town. Now, what's the difference between a country and the country?
The difference between a country and the country
is that a country
is a nation like India, Germany, etc. Whilst the country is the opposite of the town.
Perfect. Now, what's the name of your country? Venezuela.
Venezuela is the name of my country.
Perfect. Now, students, read lesson 21 on page 119. Okay. Field government heart increase law. Field government increase law. Live. Okay. Live. Do you live in the country? No,
I don't live in the country.
But I live in the city. True. Okay, do most children live with their parents?
Yes. Most children live with their parents.
Do you want to live for 100 years?
Yes, I want to live for 100 years.
Okay. Pleasant, unpleasant gas. So, flowers smell pleasant, but gas smells unpleasant most of the time. Flowers smell pleasant, but gas smells unpleasant. Does gas smell pleasant? No. Gas doesn't smell pleasant, but it smells unpleasant. Do flowers smell unpleasant? No.
No. Flowers don't
smell unpleasant, but they smell pleasant. Do most people think work is a pleasant thing? Do most people think work is a pleasant thing?
No, most people don't think work is a pleasant thing, but they think it's an unpleasant thing.
Is Paris an unpleasant city? Is Paris an unpleasant city?
No, Paris isn't an unpleasant city, but it's a pleasant city.
Perfect. Glass cup. Okay, glass cup. We drink wine from a glass, but coffee from a cup. Okay, we drink wine from a glass, but coffee from a cup. What do we drink wine from? What do we drink wine from?
We drink wine from a glass.
Perfect. Do we drink coffee from a glass? Do we drink coffee from a glass?
No, we don't drink coffee from a glass, but we drink it from a cup.
Perfect. Now, longer than, shorter than. Okay, longer than, shorter than. Is the table longer than the room? Is the table longer than the room?
No. The table isn't longer than the room, but it's shorter than the room.
Perfect. Higher than, lower than. Higher than, lower than. Is the table higher than the door? Is the table higher than the door?
No. The table isn't higher than the door, but it's lower than the door.
Perfect. Now, the longest, larger than, smaller than, larger than, smaller than, okay? Is a village larger than a city? Is a village larger than a city?
No.
A village is larger than a city, but it's smaller than a city. Perfect. Now, the longest, the longest river, Nile, world.
Okay.
Okay. The longest river, Nile, world. Which is the longest street in this town? Which is the longest street in this town? Or in the city? In the city. We're in the city. Which is the longest street in the city? Maybe Septima? Septima is the longest.
Okay.
Let's pretend Septima is the longest street in the city. Perfect. Now, which is the longest river in the world? Which is the longest river in the world? The Nile is the longest river in the world. Perfect. Okay, the highest. Okay, the highest. Mountain Everest, Mount. Okay. The highest mountain. Okay. Everest. Mount. Okay. Which is the highest mountain in the world? Which is the highest mountain in the world? Mount Everest. Everest is the highest mountain in the world. Perfect. Okay, end of lesson 27.